turbo builds up. V8 twin turbo, so the turbos need to build up boost to really get moving. So when you really kind of get up into the higher RPMs, those turbos kick in and then it's off to the races. So we'll do a quick, we got a green light right here and you'll see kind of woo! 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, boys. So other than the car being extremely fast and very sexy, the lines, the overall body, this thing is aggressive and it's ready to party. It's got a couple other things that I really liked about it, and that's why I went and got this exact car. So it's got a full PPF, full paint protection film on the entire car, which I have on my trucks as well. It's just the clear version, not the matte version. It's also got a extended warranty because it was a certified pre-owned, which is very rare for McLarens as well. So this car only had 6,000 miles on it. It's a 2019 600 LT limited production. McLaren is not building thousands and thousands of cars, especially not this model. So this model right here, I think there's like 175 total left-hand drive McLaren 600 LTs in the world. There are other versions, ones with the scoop on the roof, different features, but this one exactly has pretty much everything I was looking for. The color as well. This is the quintessential McLaren color, right? That orange is what McLaren is known for, and this is a special order color as well. So you got the upgraded color, you've got the full carbon fiber interior, you've got carbon fiber everywhere, you've got the exhaust that shoots flames out the back. This car is timeless, right? This car is going to be sexy and timeless, I feel like forever, you know, 10 years down the road. Not that I plan on holding it for 10 years, but I do believe since it's a kind of limited edition model type thing, you know, there wasn't a million of them made, this will kind of have value. It'll hold value. You know, it's already been sold for over 300,000. Now it's been sold for 230, so it's dropped about $100,000 and it's only got 6,000 miles on it. A lot of the other models on the road, or a lot of the other McLarens that I saw for sale might have had, you know, 20,000, 30,000 miles for a 2019, which is not bad, but for a supercar, that's a lot of mileage. They just did the service as well, so top to bottom inspection. Like I said, there is a warranty with this car. I got a 1-year warranty that covers everything. That's roadside assistance, everything top to bottom. If anything happens other than brakes and tires, the McLaren warranty will cover it. So that was one thing that I was really looking forward to as well, because this is a car that can be very expensive to repair. So I wanted to make sure if I was gonna buy this car that I at least had 1 year of warranty, so that I, you know, if there were any issues that would arise, they're gonna arise kind of sooner than later. And well, that was kind of my idea behind that. Also, the question is, if you're gonna spend this much money on a car, why not buy a Lambo? Why not buy a Ferrari? To own a McLaren, you've got to kind of like be committed to the lifestyle, knowing that there's probably going to be problems. There's probably going to be little hiccups here and there. You're buying a car because you want a pure racing car feel, and that's exactly what this car is. When you're driving this car, you feel like you could do anything, at least go very, very fast. So that was one of the reasons, you know, I like the doors, right? The doors open up, McLaren doors, Lambo looking doors. I think when you pull up somewhere in a McLaren, people are gonna be like, damn, what is that car? They're gonna look at it and be like, I've never even seen that car before. Whereas a Lambo or like an Audi R8, an R8 is still an Audi, right? Somebody could be like, yeah, it's an R8, cool. They don't really know how fast it is. They don't know how big the engine is, but they know that it's an Audi. So they're like, damn, you only got an Audi? It's all you could buy? But the McLaren, you're like, wow, like McLaren, like what is that? Like how kind of car is that? They only build race cars. McLaren builds fast as fuck cars. They don't build minivans, they don't build SUVs, they build cars. British built cars, and they're not that reliable. That's the best part about it, right? Like I can sit here all day long and tell you that McLaren's the best car ever, but we all know the truth. That they're not the most reliable car ever, but they are sexy, and the benefits of owning a McLaren outweigh the drawdowns. I have no drawdowns. Yeah, it's still brand new basically to me. 6,000 miles, one car owner. Again, one car owner is very important here because I did not want to buy a car that had 30 or, I didn't want to buy a car that had 5 or 6 owners. I wanted to buy a car that I knew basically somebody bought it, they drove it on the weekend, and then they parked it in the garage, and they took care of it. The guy who bought this car before me actually bought it at the McLaren West Palm dealership, and then he brought it back there and bought another car. And even the people at the dealership were like, yeah, the guy that sold this car was an old man, old couple. They drove it a little bit. It's got 6,000 miles on it. 2019, that's extremely low mileage for this car, to be honest. Like I said, a lot of the other cars for sale out there had 18, 20,000, 30,000 miles, which doesn't seem like a lot of mileage. But again, on a supercar, on a car that is built to go this fast and have all the components and all that, that's a lot of wear and tear. So 30,000, 40,000 miles on this kind of car is a lot of mileage. So that was another kind of big focus for me. I wanted a car with low mileage, one owner, and something that had been bought at a dealership and basically returned to that dealership. A lot of the cars that you see online, especially the supercars, cars over $200,000, $300,000, they get shipped all around the USA. You can look at the Carfax and you can see like this car was bought in West Palm and then sold in West Palm and never left West Palm. Other cars, you'll see that it was sold in West Palm, went to California, went to New Jersey, went to Minnesota, and then somehow ended up back in Florida. And that's one thing as well. I don't want to buy a car that's ever been driven with roads that have salt on them or anything like that. So wanted to make sure that I found a car that had only been driven and owned in Florida, and that's exactly what we got. So a lot of benefits to this car, but I was smart, right? It's an expensive car, but I was smart in the way that I bought it. I think I bought the right one. Got all the conditions were met, low mileage, one owner, fast as fuck, just been serviced, has a 1-year warranty, it's got the PPF, it's got everything that I was looking for. The color, I feel like, just really pops. It stands out. A black car is a black car, but a McLaren orange car, you're gonna be like, damn, that guy knows what he's doing. He's got something going on. So that is the new car, the McLaren 600 LT. My new car, who knows what's next, but there it is. New car, new Patrick. Well, new car, same me. Let's go.